Alright, Morgs fans, we are here. We have a podcast, and we have a couple of changes. And this is our new logo right here. Don't mind that. So we are using a new recorder, which means you're going to see nothing on the board. But we have... Oh yeah, guess who it is. I know you're looking on the right, but guess who we have here.
Matt, let's go. What's up?
I mean, this is like so uncliche to have him start every podcast.
What is up?
Yeah, what's up? And so we're here. We just got done talking to Mr. Gonder. And before you skip ahead, if you don't like Matt, which I don't really know
if you don't like me,
we are going to have next week Mr. Gonder and Mr. Spicer on the podcast.
They're at the same time.
At the same time. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
We just recruited them. They will be on the next podcast.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome.
I know. It's gonna be fun for me to watch. I know.
It's really, I don't know what they're gonna talk about, but that was awesome. So we were originally going to have someone who doesn't want their name stated, so I'm not going to say them, and then we were gonna have Logan Johnson on here. So both of them did not. Logan had stuff to do. The other one, the anonymous person, did not report. So we actually got Kaylee to fill in for her, as the seventh person.
Okay.
Eighth person.
Okay, can we start?
Yeah, Big Ten football tomorrow predictions. Michigan canceled their game against Maryland.
Yeah, I know.
And Michigan State's going to be playing Ohio State.
I think Ohio State's winning this one.
I think this is going to be close because Ohio State...
No, it's not close. It's not going to be close. They lost to Rutgers.
Oh, true. Well, they beat Northwestern.
I could be wrong, though.
All right, flashback.
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
Yay. Okay. Fourth grade. My group started. My 4-person group. We all started from Clash of Clans. That was the memeiest thing I've ever started. I have no idea why. I recruited half the class to my Clash of Clans clan. I thought it was so good, and half those people ended up staying my friend. You know?
Oh, so you have big boy friends.
Yeah.
You bought friends. Alright. So, that's really it from fourth grade?
Yeah.
This is the year I saw you as competition.
Yeah, Brody just saw me as competition. I saw him as a possible friend, but he just saw me as competition.
Well, I did see you as a possible friend, but at first I did see you. At first, I saw you as competition.
Yeah.
So,
alright, well,
with Matt being here, this means that he's going to be on all 8 podcasts, which is, crazy. Alright. On the 21 day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
That's sad.
21 days still till Christmas is. Alright, there's 21 days until Christmas.
I'm going to see my family. I'm going. I am in a pod. I'm following the rules. But we are going to see our family on Christmas. But we're in the pod thing that she's allowing. That thing.
No.
Ready?
No.
Yeah. Fortnite, good or bad? Good.
Oh, so I want to do.
Done.
I want to say something.
Topic.
Wait, I want to say something. So we're not going to have the podcast on Christmas because if you have a brain, you know why. But sorry for insulting anyone that doesn't know why. Because you should know it. Am I really gonna make a podcast on Christmas?
Brody. I'm not. I wouldn't show up, and that'd be my breaking of the streak, and that would suck.
See, we're not doing one. I'm not doing one on Christmas. No one's gonna show up.
Dude, on Christmas, I always am at my house till 10, then we leave, and we're at my grandma's till 8. And that's my entire Christmas day.
Oh. Well...
Yeah, I know. I'm in at it.
So, Fortnite, good or bad? This is
Good. Next question.
Really? What?
No, here's what I think. I think it's going to be alive for these next couple weeks just because of the new season, you know? Because it came out 2 days ago.
Dude,
the new season came out, Brody.
Dude,
I think it's good right now, but it's gonna die because I ran out of content. I was on the first day I played 5 matches and I was already bored.
Well,
so
Fortnite's repetitive. It's kind of like a month.
It's all right. Fortnite competitive sucks because Dude, that's what ruins Fortnite for me, because there's all these sweats that are blaming the bots for Fortnite dying, but it's really the sweats going into pub matches and just wiping out the whole lobbies and just cranking on kids which makes them not want to play. Yeah, Birdie. Okay. That was my first time playing in over a month, okay? So yeah, Fortnite's kind of bad.
So I'm going to do this as like a subtopic.
Okay, next. Yeah.
But
next
Mr. Beast Gaming has actually has turned from Among Us. He's doing now mostly Minecraft.
I saw. Tommy Innit showed up on his channel.
I don't like Tommy Innit. Sorry for triggering anyone who watches.
Yeah, I like Tommy Innit. Don't worry about it, guys.
He's annoying. He's like, eh.
He's annoying to you, but if you watch him enough, he's not annoying.
So I watched like some of the
Brody,
first.
You either love his content or you hate him.
So I like the Dream SMP. I watched literally the first episode, and I'm like, is this just a survival
series? What do you mean
series?
First episode? What are you talking about?
Like when he started the server on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
And last night
that is extreme.
Last night, Technoblade was streaming.
Oh, today, Tommy's getting exiled. Rest in peace. Yeah. As you know, we're filming this on Friday. Tommy's getting exiled, probably.
Did you watch it? Did you watch?
Tubbo. Yes, you know. Okay, next topic.
Did you watch Technoblade? He was streaming. He got kicked out yesterday.
I didn't watch Techno. I watched Tommy.
All right, next gen console stats. So I don't know if you have one yet, but the next gen consoles have been out for about.
I do not. I have my Nintendo Switch. I'm fine with my Nintendo Switch.
You don't have you don't have a PS5 or an Xbox One S? Are you getting whipped?
You don't have one either, so.
Oh yeah, oof.
Yeah.
Dead body recording. Do you have any suggestions for the podcast?
Oh, suggestions for the podcast?
Yes.
Do game shows, like Mr. Grinder said.
That's not gonna be a game show. It's just gonna be them It's just gonna be them debating each other the whole time.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay.
It'd be like, no, really you have the better. No, you have the better lunch. You have the better lunch.
Yeah, I know that because okay. Right, yeah, it's
Google Hangouts.
Brody, your channel's gonna grow. Your channel will grow. If you keep putting in this hard work, it will grow.
Yay! All right. Google Hangouts versus Discord.
Discord is better just because Hangouts it's like really laggy. And Discord is literally a messenger app. Google Hangouts is just for the school. They just kind of watch you on there, whatever you do.
I know, but I've seen like in Hangouts, like you can kick anyone from group chats, and that's
that's the problem because like, for example, I'm not gonna name any names, but when friends get into arguments on Hangouts, they'll just remove everyone from the group.
And then whenever someone else is nice enough to add them back, they'll kick the person who kicked them.
It'll just be an endless cycle, and that's why we like Discord better. And Discord is literally a chatting app, and it's way better set up. Like, it's really well set up.
I know, we have, like, 2 servers for our group. Well, 1, but there's also a podcast.
I got rid of the round server.
Yeah, I know. Alright, NFL games. Detroit Lions, who are 4-7 and recently fired their GM and their head coach, are looking to try to beat Chicago, who is currently on a 5-game losing streak.
This game's up in the air, folks.
Neither team has anything to play for.
I know.
I mean, Chicago, if they win, they can try to make a late season run, but I doubt it. And so the 8-3 Cleveland Browns are going on the road to play 8-3 Tennessee Titans. Tennessee is favored, while Cleveland is trying to make it a statement to the entire country. Who do you think is going to win?
I have no idea.
That's going to be a good game.
That will be a good game because they're both really good.
And then on Monday afternoon, the Washington football team, who's 4-7, is going to go try to play at Pittsburgh and to try to break their unbeaten streak. And Washington, if they win this game, could take the helm of the NFC East. I think Pittsburgh's going to win, but I think that Pittsburgh could sleepwalk into this game. All right, Q&A time.
Okay. Q&A. Okay, my first is, do you like band? Well, like the songs.
Yes, kind of.
Well, what's your favorite song?
Snakebite.
Snakebite? Really easy. But I just like the rhythm. And I like rock and roll. and Sneak By. I like pretty much all the songs because me as a trumpet, I get the melody for pretty much every song.
I know you get the melody for T-Rex,
but the melody is the hard part, and people always like you're bad for because if I mess up on the melody. But the melody is the hard part.
The melody is the easy part because it's the only time I play on tempo.
The melody is the hard part because you have to play actually difficult. You do understand that, right?
Well, I don't get hard melodies. I get like Rock of Gibraltar, T-Rex, Supercalifragilistic.
Dude, the non-melody parts are bum, 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 bum.
That's what trumpet players think.
No, that's what Kevin says. Kevin always keeps saying. He always says that's like the melodies for most of his parts. I mean that's most of his parts. You think that melody's easy, but it's really hard. Because because you guys rely on us to stay on tempo, but we have to rely on ourselves. Because if we screw up, then it's pretty much, because the percussion's quite quiet.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
They're the tempo people for sure.
They're supposed to be the tempo, but they didn't.
But they're always like
behind or ahead. So it's basically the melody who has to keep everyone in check. And if we screw up, it's our fault.
That's how I do good at the songs. Is that if they're in the melody?
Yeah, you listen to the melody.
All right, everyone. So we are just running out of time. If you have any questions to me, please ask me.
Hey, Brody.
What?
How many more podcasts are you gonna have?
I don't even know. Oh yeah, and so you are watching.
5.
Oh, so you are watching a special edition of the podcast in 4K. If you are not watching it, if you are watching in HD, go down to the settings buttons, then go to quality, or probably at the HD button. Then go to 2160p, and bam, you are now going to watch the podcast in 4K.
Like and subscribe!
Alright, thank you all so much. We will have Matt here next week, hopefully. Alright, everyone. Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe.
Alright, everyone. We are back, and we have a first-time person. We have Leah here. Alright, and so I didn't really turn my volume up. I didn't really think that you would be ever on here, probably because I never even thought about that. But I guess Sawyer has so many friends that he sent it out to so many people.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is your first podcast, and you were one of 2 people that are first one here.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you so much for being here. The people, as I'm saying, the people who watch this, love to watch new people and their favorite people. Kaden. But, alright, so we are here, and if you skip Matt's part already, and this next week, we are going to have Mr. Gonder and Mr. Spicer at the same time on the podcast. So that's going to be a big fiasco, but I'm going to advertise that one pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so are you a Michigan or Michigan State fan?
Michigan State.
Alright, Michigan State is going to play Ohio State tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think that Michigan State could pull off the upset?
Maybe. Possibly. I'm not sure.
I think Ohio State will slip out of that one by 10, but
yeah.
I'm an Ohio State fan.
Oh.
And I'm surprised you didn't know that. But
yeah.
Michigan does not have their game tomorrow. It got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So let's go flashback to 4th grade. We've done kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and now 4th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you remember anything much about 4th grade?
Yes. Unfortunately, I do. I used to wear leggings and then short basketball knee-length shorts over those leggings because I thought it was cool.
Aren't you a basketball player for this school?
Yeah, I did play, but I don't play anymore.
Well, okay. You remember much else about 4th grade?
No, not really.
I always get varied responses on these flashback questions. Like, some people always know so much, or some people always know so little.
Yeah, like the only thing I remember about 4th grade is I would wear like knee-length basketball shorts over leggings, and I thought it was cool, but it's not.
Well, so there is 21 days until Christmas, which is 3 weeks exactly to the day.
Mhm.
Are you any excited?
Yes, definitely.
Yep, I am too. Kids and Christmas.
Yes.
I love Christmas, but
Same.
21 days. It seems such a long ways to go, but this year 21 days feels like 5 days.
Yeah.
Alright, so you might have never played this, or you might have before. Maybe now, maybe then. But Fortnite, do you think it's good or bad?
Wait, what was the question again?
Fortnite, is it good or bad?
Oh, no, I absolutely hate Fortnite.
Have you ever played it?
Yes, it's incredibly boring.
So that's a little bit of a different response than we got last time. Not that the previous person loved Fortnite.
Yeah.
Alright, so next-gen consoles thoughts with the PS5 and the Xbox One S and X coming out. Do you have any thoughts or own either of these?
No, not really.
But do you have any thoughts?
No, not really.
Well, I thought the new Xbox looks like a PC monitor.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have one because I don't really need one, but
Same.
it's kind of new.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is your first time on the podcast, so I doubt you really have any suggestions for it.
No, I don't have any.
No?
No.
And this week let's see. We were going to have 3 new records broken, but we only had 1 record actually broken. And the 3 records were all the most new people on the podcast you ever had.
Yeah, wow.
It was gonna be 4, but it turned out to only be 2. But we did get a fill-in at the last second, so we were gonna have 7 people. Now we have 8. And then let me think. What was our other ones? So this is going to be the first time that my group of friends, was going to be outnumbered in here.
Yeah.
Is it actually? It's actually still is. No, it isn't. It's 4-4 tie. It's a 4-4 tie. It's the first ever time that it is not is first. Is the first ever time that it does not have the majority, but it's still tied. And with Logan Johnson canceling, the record is that actually this is the first time that boys did not hold majority on the podcast. It was a 4-4 split, and yeah, so a few records, but we're going to be broken, but it's a weird one. Sawyer really, helped. I think he might have got Jess into this. I mean, she got herself into it. He was going to get you in, and he's tried to get Carson in.
Yeah.
And then I actually got a few new people in myself, but alright.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So, Google Hangouts versus Discord.
Google Hangouts, because I don't have Discord.
Okay. Well, that was a pretty easy answer for you then.
Yeah.
Alright. So, NFL games, are you a Lions fan?
No.
Are you any NFL team fan?
No, not really. When I watch football, the team that I want to win, I usually just pick the team with the better uniforms.
Sounds like me when I was younger.
Yeah.
I was always well, at least you don't have to suffer through being a Detroit fan.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right. We still do have 2 minutes left, so in order to fill that time, I'm going to ask you a few other questions.
Okay.
How do you like school?
Well, I hate having my camera on during the meet.
Said every single kid.
Yeah. Other than that, it's not like that bad, but I wouldn't want it to stay like this for like a while.
I mean, people like would rather go to school, but in this new format, it makes the days go by a lot faster.
Yeah, it does.
It's really only 4 days. It's about an hour and a half shorter. It's nice. It's nice for sure.
Yeah.
So we are almost out of time, but so for time we have. Oh, let me check this second. We have about 50 seconds left. But so if you ever want to be on the podcast again, you are welcome to, because we will have regulars here, like you can see. Matt has been every single one. He's one of fan favorites. You've been here first. Addison D has been on here 4 times. Sam has been on here 5. This is Kaylee's second. Jess is first. Evan's second, and Sawyer is 6th. So you can become a regular, or you can just be on here once, like a few other people.
Okay.
Well, all right. Thank you so much for being on here. As for everyone watching this, we will be back with Addison D in no time for you, but 5 minutes for me.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I'm going to give a quick shout out before we start with the next person to Sawyer, Matt, and Kevin's podcast. Check it out. It's on Spotify, on Google Podcast. Make sure to watch it. Make sure to support them. And yep, just make sure to do that. We will have a link in the description. All right, everyone, you are watching the podcast in 4K. Make sure to check out Mr. Spicer and Mr. Yonder, both going at the podcast at the exact same time next week. Now, for your next person. Alright, everyone, we have Addison this year. I know no one is watching this segment, so make sure to skip ahead 10 minutes. But I know some people do watch this, because some people just watch the whole thing. So if she is still here, please say hi.
Hello.
It looks like she is here. So, we are going to have 10 minutes here, and then we're going to get to Sam, Kaylee, Jess, Evan, and Sawyer. So, doing pretty good. I'm dying. I'm going to go get water. So, Big Ten football is tomorrow. So the big game between Michigan State and Ohio State is tomorrow. I don't know if you could hear that at all.
Yes, I could.
Who do you want to win?
Probably Michigan State.
Who do you think is going to win?
I honestly don't know. They're both doing pretty good. I know you probably want Ohio State to win.
I wouldn't really say 2 and 3 is pretty good.
No, but there's also cutbacks because of this year and COVID.
There's no cutbacks. Just to the schedule, at least.
Well.
Alright, so let's see. Michigan's game was canceled, so we're going to skip over that. And I thought you might not be here. I'm just going to do a little something. You might not be here right now because, you might not be here, and then I would have to give you a 1-week ban.
Why is that?
Because you can't leave the podcast unannounced twice. The only reason I lifted that from Sawyer was because the rule never really took into effect.
Well, did I leave early?
What?
I never left early.
No, not that rule. Leaving is ditching, like leaving, like unannounced is doing it, like Lenny. So, alright. So let's just get on. Flashback, 4th grade. What do you remember about 4th grade?
I remember my teacher. Well, 2 teachers, technically.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, I had the same class with you. It was torture. You were super annoying.
Oh my gosh, that was 4th grade.
I know, that was 4th grade.
Yeah, that was in the past.
I know. Who did you have for 4th grade? Yeah, teacher then.
Well, my main teacher, I had Miss Shoemaker. And then my social studies teacher and my, second half teacher, I had Mrs. Williams.
Your social studies and math teacher, you mean?
Yep.
So, a few notable facts about me for 4th grade. I like Miss Williams better than my own teacher. That was the only year
social studies.
That was the only year I ever got B's on my report card. And that was also probably one of my least favorite years of all time. Alright, so that's a few notable facts about me that year. So, 21 days till Christmas on the walls, 21 days till Christmas. Take one down, pass it around. It's still 21 days till Christmas on the wall. I've been singing a random song every single time. But, 21 days till Christmas. It's not the Christmas special, it's just a countdown. Are you still alive?
I am still alive.
Oh, crap, I don't even have my backup Wi-Fi on. I just realized that my Wi-Fi thing's not on, because I have a wired thing, and I'm like, oh my goodness, my backup Wi-Fi isn't on. Well, alright, so Fortnite, good or bad?
I don't play it. I technically don't play any online games except for Among Us. So
Among Us is an online game.
Well, kind of is, but okay.
Wait, you don't play online games? Why?
Because I don't like them.
What?
Some of them are okay, but I don't play them. So, yeah.
Alright, next-gen consoles thoughts. Don't you have any, but oh well. About the PS5 and the new PC monitor Xbox.
No, I do not.
Really?
Really. My dad has a PS3 or something, so it's super old.
PS3 isn't that old.
Or it might be a PlayStation 3. I don't know.
PS3 is a PlayStation 3. So do you have any suggestions for the podcast?
Not really, but I did just think of one a few minutes ago that maybe for one of the subjects you could do is talk about how people think a band is going, and if they're not in band, about the subject or subjects that they do.
Oh. Well, I ask people about school if they're first time people.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really don't ask about school. And then, sometimes they'll give, suggestions. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I want to keep, the talk factor high, and I want to keep, the entertainment factor pretty high. Because I want people to actually watch this.
Yeah.
So I've literally used, the same box, the same picture, the same text, except I change it from 1st to 2nd to 3rd to 4th to 5th to 6th to 7th to 8th. Can't believe this is the 8th podcast. And I can't believe it's only Friday. I use the same thing. I sometimes change the font sizes and things from podcast to podcast. As if you look, the font is huge on the first podcast.
Yeah.
And then I don't even delete any of this stuff, the Big Ten football tomorrow. I always keep that on there. Q&A time, always keep on there. NFL games always keep on there. And then, it's pretty simple. The hardest part is filming. Because if something unexpected happens, that's horrible. But, so we still do have 3 minutes left. And you're kind of reminding me of when I did Leah last time.
Why is that?
Because you say yeah to everything I say.
Wow.
These are the times that I have to be, the most energetic during the middle. Because this is the dog days of the podcast. It'll get, bright. It'll get, brighter at the end of it. Not just people-wise, just, because I get, more energy. Oh my goodness, I'm going to finish it.
Well, that and probably the reason why so many people don't watch the middle is because it's just so long, and so they want to see, the beginning and the end just to see different people's opinions.
Well, what they do is they'll only watch certain people.
Yeah.
And if anyone's even watching this, because based on some survey results, you have the lowest watch time out of everyone. You and Sam. But you don't let that demotivate you, because you motivated the crap out of me when you said it's something because I was I'm thinking about not doing the podcast this week because I was just demotivated because no one was flipping signing up. No, and I did not say there. Because, and you were it's just something I love to do and look forward to, and it's something I can watch over the weekend, and really motivated me that week. And I went all out. I told Sawyer, hey Sawyer, send this link out to every single person you know, because I basically said that. And then I was basically a sweat to get people on.
Yeah.
And you only say yeah to that.
Oh my god.
Could you say something more than yeah? Well, oh, thank you so much. Because that's I just don't give big shout outs in the pod. I just don't really give big shout outs. So, and I basically advertise between each time. Yeah. Crap. Wow. Oof. I say too much. So we aren't even done because I'm just sidetracked so much. But so this is actually gonna be the end of your time. Make sure to alright. I'm gonna end the video right here if I say any more time in the podcast. So I am going to do there's middle things in between. Now I'm just saying if I say or I will end this video. So I'm going to do just things in the middle. I said Alright, so oh my goodness. I just stop. I'm oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna go to Sam's, and I'll see you guys back here. So alright. This is the podcast in 4K. Make sure to watch Sam's next week with Mr. Spicer and Mr. Gonder coming on at the same time. And before we start with our next person, we have some credit to give to Addison Dish after getting Logan Johnson, finding out that he was not able to be on it, and the other person just did not report at all. And she also got a fill-in as Kaylee, so we are going to give a shout out to her. So thank you so much, and we'll have the person right back. You are watching the podcast in 4K. We are here with Sam. Say hi, Sam.
Hi guys, what's up?
Yep, and as we are just rounding the corner on 11:20, we have Sam right here, and we're gonna ask about some of the thoughts. What do you think about the numbers for what podcasts you've been on the right?
That is definitely accurate. Not been on all of them, but try to be on as many as I can.
And let me think. Oh my goodness, I gotta crap. Alright, I gotta pause. Sorry, Morris fans. Alright, so we're just gonna do a normal one here, but what I've noticed is that Addison Gate was not on the 6th one, because I actually forgot the kicker from the 6th one, because that was a reiteration of the 1st.
Yeah.
It was, because it was, so. Alright, Big Ten football tomorrow, predictions. Michigan State versus Ohio State.
Ohio State's gonna probably win, like they always do, because they're annoying.
And everyone else loves your mic.
I know, my mic sucks.
You make me laugh. Alright, flashback, 4th grade, you were still in Hawley.
Yes, 4th grade. 4th grade. So.
Oh, come on.
4th grade, I watched this really cringy science video, but I still can't get it out of my head. It was the most cringy thing I've ever seen.
Sam, don't. I want you to be loud, not to make the people's ears fall off. Did it go like just around the corner?
No, it was just it was something else. I don't even remember.
How do you remember how gross it was, but not even what it was?
I just do. I don't know.
You just do?
Yeah, I just do. I usually remember, but for some reason I just can't remember right now.
Oh, oof. Well, that's fine. I'm just burnt out right now. And we're not even 40 minutes in. I'm getting scared how burnt out I am. I'm gonna take my vest off. Alright, so 21 days till Christmas.
I'm excited. I am excited. I like Christmas. I like the season.
Fortnite, is it good or bad?
It's bad. Nobody likes Fortnite. Fortnite is trash. Kids and Evan, please just stop. Please. It's an addiction, and it's not good for you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. Oh my goodness. Let's see, next gen consoles thoughts. Do you have any next gen consoles?
No, but I've heard about them.
Do you have any thoughts about them?
Like, look, realistic games. They're really cool.
Yeah, PS5's got 8K graphics. Which is like 4K, which is what this podcast is in, but better.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna take a break right now and we'll be right back. Sam will be right here though. Alright everyone, we are back. We're only gonna have like 2 more minutes because I wanna do this like 80 minutes, not like 90. Because we always go over the time. Oh my goodness, I gotta eat. Suggestions for the podcast. Do you have any?
No, I don't have any suggestions. I think it's pretty good. I like it.
That's good. Using Hangouts versus Discord.
I go with Google Hangouts. First of all, I don't like Discord. I don't know.
Why do you not like it?
I just don't like it for some reason. And the second reason is I don't have it.
And that. I mean, all your friends use Discord.
Yeah, I know. It's sad.
You probably like it, honestly.
I don't know. I've never seen it, so.
Well, NFL games. Detroit at Chicago. Who do you think's gonna win?
Chicago.
Really? Wow. Cleveland at Tennessee.
I don't know. I don't know those two.
The 2 best rushing offenses are going against each other.
I don't know. Tennessee, I guess.
Washington at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Easily.
Alright. And do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't.
What?
Well, what's your favorite season of the year?
Spring.
Cool.
Looks like we were over the mark, but technically not. So, do you have any questions for me? Any more questions?
No, I don't.
Alright, so, this is to everyone, this is the podcast in 4K. We will have Mr. Gonder and Mr. Spicer on here at the exact same time next week. And also, this is our second shout out to Sawyer, Matt, and Kevin's podcast. Make sure to check them out. Link in the description. Find it on Spotify, Google Podcasts, basically anywhere podcasts are on except Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Alright, bye-bye. Say bye, Sam.
See ya.
You are watching the podcast in 4K. We are here with our next person, Kaylee.
Oh, hi.
And she was here 4 weeks ago, but 3 podcasts ago. And it was the podcast that never made it to YouTube. So go to my 6th podcast or part 4 meme bracket, and there will be links of the 6th podcast on your own. So you can watch it there or here, but goodness, I still 3 more people after you to go. Alright, so Big Ten football tomorrow. Are you a State fan? As I can try to recall.
Yeah, I am.
Michigan State plays Ohio State tomorrow.
Ooh.
And I'm an Ohio State fan.
No, I'm not. I'm also wearing a Michigan State sweatshirt right now.
Well, I have I know her. I took off my podcast fast, as I call it, because I wear it every Friday for, but and I get overheated every Friday wearing it. Alright, so I think Ohio State's gonna win that probably like. Well, I would say they win by like 10, like 31-21.
Maybe. I'm not giving up on my team yet. Not yet.
I mean, I could see Ohio State winning 38-21. If their offense knows what they're doing, they can easily drop 50 points on a team.
Yeah. Oh well.
Alright. So 21 or flashback, 4th grade. Was this your first year at Lake Fenton?
No, my first year was in 2nd grade, but I started in January.
2nd grade was your first year at Lake Fenton?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who's like? Oh my goodness! Wow, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even think I knew you existed till like 5th grade.
I didn't think I knew you. No, I knew you in 4th grade. I didn't know you, but I knew. Yeah, no, I knew you in 3rd grade. I remember. Because people used to talk about you.
Goodness. I don't know why everyone used to talk about me. I know. I was that one kid. All right, I got my 4th grade yearbook out here. Whose class are you in?
I was in Miss Hodeman's.
Goodness, awkward silence.
Yeah, I looked really weird in Miss Hodeman's, so it's great. I had her for 2 years, 4th and 5th grade.
A lot younger. Lots of people do. But all right, let's just get on with it. 21 days until Christmas.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm not a big fan of Christmas, but I am, if that makes sense.
So you are a fan of Christmas, but not like a fan.
Yeah, like, I feel like Christmas just, like, people just, like, basically skip over Thanksgiving, and I just feel bad. Like, I know Thanksgiving doesn't have any feelings, but, like, Thanksgiving doesn't get no clout, and it's the day you be thankful for everything, you know?
So you're saying that Thanksgiving's disrespected?
Yeah. And then, because people just be like, oh, let's celebrate for Christmas right now. Who cares about Thanksgiving? We just eat food. No.
Yeah. I want to see it a bit more, but... Alright. Fortnite, good or bad? I doubt you ever played it, though.
I had played it once, and I died immediately.
Probably sounds about right if you only played it once.
Yeah, but only reason why I died immediately is because I walked into a house, and this was like a long time ago. I walked into a house, a trap fell on me, and then someone shot me.
So I'm actually looking at my 4th grade yearbook, and I'm looking at me bending over so I can get in the picture. And everyone else is just working on their tasks. And then some other kid is literally looking at the camera and waving.
I want to wave to the camera.
With their mouth open. And then, I'm like, I always try to get in there. Next gen consoles. Thoughts about this?
I don't know. Not really.
Really?
No. Yeah. I don't usually talk about it, so I don't think I have any thoughts about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I missed. Do you have any suggestions for the podcast?
I don't think so. I think the podcast is pretty good by itself. Yeah.
I haven't really gotten many suggestions, but... Oh yeah, I don't think I told you about this, but you know what's going on next week on it?
What?
So Mr. Gonder and Mr. Spicer are going to be on the podcast at the same time.
Oh no.
It's going to be awesome.
That's going to be
chaotic.
Great. Yeah, that's going to be great for footage. I would definitely for sure want to do that.
That's going to be I know it's going to be great for advertising, both of the band teachers together. Oh my goodness.
I pray.
I hope I survive through it. I don't know what they'll be arguing about, debating about, who has the better lunch, or...
Mr. Spicer's probably going to talk about food, and then Mr. Gonder, I don't know. I don't really remember. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Well, who's your band teacher?
Solgit.
Really?
Yeah.
We rotate between Gonder and Spicer.
Spicer, we have him on Wednesdays and Thursdays when we had in person.
Oh, for him, yeah, we'd have him on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Now it's just Gonder every day.
Now Solgit.
Yeah, we never had Mr. Solgit.
We never had Mr. Gonder. And the last time I talked to him, I think was sometime in 6th grade band. But I know the times I've had a real, actual conversation with him was in 6th grade choir first trimester.
Choir?
Yeah.
What do you sing in choir? What
sing
songs?
In choir?
Yeah, what songs do you sing? Because I was never in choir.
I remember Mambo Italiano, Octopus's Garden. We sung a couple more. I just can't remember. And then on Halloween, we sang. I don't even know what the grammar word is for singer song. Halloween songs, and then something else.
So, was choir... Well, you probably talked to him in, 6th grade, first time, but... Choir doesn't... it didn't just, appeal to me, just singing didn't really, when I chose my courses.
Yeah, but we also sung... we also sing on Fridays for karaoke, and it was really fun.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah.
Google Hangouts versus Discord. I don't know if you have Discord, though.
I know what Discord is. I've had it once, and I don't like it.
So Google Hangouts are your preferred choice?
Yeah, but, Google Hangouts, if you try to, call someone, sometimes it kind of sucks, so...
I'm thinking of, starting to open up, a Discord section for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And have, recording rooms on the pod. Because I have a Discord for the podcast. Oh, yeah, make sure you join the link in the description below, everyone. All right, so you are a Panthers fan, as I can remember from last time.
Yeah.
And the Panthers did actually beat Detroit a few weeks back. 20-0.
Wow.
And then they almost beat the Vikings last week.
Almost.
Almost.
But hey, they tried.
Yep. All right, so I have no clue who they play. Let me check. None of you can see this because I have a tab on. They're gonna host the Broncos. This should be a win for them.
Broncos, huh?
They're not that good.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. So let's see. Cleveland at Tennessee, football team at Pittsburgh. Not much, but last week I accidentally did last time I did Detroit at Carolina. I accidentally did Philadelphia at Detroit. But it was actually Philadelphia. I actually did Detroit at Philadelphia. That was Philadelphia at Cleveland. And then I did St. Louis at... Who even played? Jacksonville. I don't even know anymore. So do you have any questions for me?
No. Not that anything comes to mind.
As it seems that every single time I'm on with someone, it's longer than 10 minutes. Because it's been 10 and a half minutes now.
Maybe you should
Not have as many people.
maybe add a few more extra minutes, maybe 3.
Yeah, but it's that's why I have the 5 minutes in between. Because they'll only use if it's the end or just break time.
Oh yeah, smart.
I just started that the first time it was 15 minutes, 5-minute break, 15 minutes, 5-minute break, 15, and then the second time I had 6 people, so I did 10 minutes, and I've always done 10. And usually with people, if you want to skip through, you usually just go to the 10. You usually just go to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Every 10 minutes is usually when the times change. So you start at 41 minutes, and the recording I can just see it live right here. And then it's about 52 and a half minutes in now.
Yeah.
Well, alright, I gotta get on to the next person. So for everyone here watching the podcast in 4K, yes, and make sure to click in the settings button and there. We will have Jessica Briggs for us next. So thank you all for watching, as Kaylee has to go. And we will have our next person here. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Alright, everyone, we are back. And Jess's cats are beating each other up. Well, so this is her first time on the podcast, and I don't know if she's been watching them.
Yeah, I've been watching them.
Well, now you're actually on one. Now, if you really wanted to, you could watch yourself on it, but that's kind of the reason why I don't.
Oh, that's gonna be fun seeing how embarrassing my voice sounds.
Well, that's the reason why I don't watch most of it, because it's kind of annoying to hear my voice on here, because I'm it's fun to watch people on here, but it's fun to watch it, and sometimes we'll just sit on the live chat seeing if anyone says anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do, because I have nothing better to do at 2 p.m. on Fridays. Alright, so Big Ten football, are you a Michigan or Michigan State fan?
Yes.
Michigan State?
I'm kind of torn between them. I truly don't give a crap about football or anything. I mean, my parents are all Michigan and kind of forced it on me, so I guess Michigan.
So you're a Michigan fan?
Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't really care, though.
Yeah, he was canceled, but... Alright, so flashback. What do you remember about 4th grade?
Wait. Nope, not gonna share that. That's some embarrassing shit. Oh, crap. Yeah, I can we skip this one? I'm not gonna share that.
Alright.
It's probably gonna murder me if I didn't do this one.
Alright. 21 days until Christmas.
Yeah.
Are you excited for Christmas this year?
I mean, it's closer to the end of this year, so I guess.
Hmm.
And then,
I mean, what's gonna happen when New Year strikes? What's gonna happen? Is just COVID gonna go away? Kobe comes back to life?
yeah, I don't really think there's gonna be any sort of Christmas miracle. I think we're just gonna have an extended quarantine.
Maybe they'll just call it 2020.5.
Yep.
Alright, Fortnite, good or bad? Doubt you've ever played it though.
Yes, I have played Fortnite. Actually, quite a lot, actually.
Is it good or bad, would you say?
Personally, I kind of like it. I normally just tell my friends I hate it, though, only because then they won't murder me.
Well, yeah, I've never really played it.
Yeah, I mostly play it with a friend outside of school.
Well, next gen consoles, do you have any?
Nope.
Do you have
They're
any
all
thoughts
too
about them?
expensive, and I'm
I
probably just gonna be sticking with just the Switch.
mean, so you were a longtime viewer of the podcast, as you said. So do you have any suggestions for it?
Not really.
No?
No, I can't make suggestions to save my life.
Oh, my goodness. So this one's gonna be pretty easy for you, but Google Hangouts versus Discord.
Easy, Discord.
And why?
Personally, I think, you know how the school likes to, casually stalk our Chromebooks? I think they also stalk Google Hangouts, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And on Discord, yeah, personally, I have most of my friends on Discord because I have a lot of friends outside of school.
Yeah, you have a pretty big server on Discord.
Yes.
Alright, so I say you don't really like football, so we'll just give over NFL games. Do you have any questions for me?
Not really.
As we seem to still have 5 minutes left.
Okay.
But technically if I actually followed the schedule, we only have 2.5 left, but alright, so do you like school?
It's fine. I hate Arrowwood, but that's about it.
Well, seems pretty common out of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Let me think of what else I could ask you. So are you a heavy Minecraft player? Because I know you have your infamous realm.
Yeah, I play a lot of Minecraft. Then again, I also just monitor over the realm a lot because I'm always drawing, and then my friends complain to me about that. And I think Sawyer is almost 100% convinced that I am a bot designed to draw and say epic.
Well, your thing on your Discord, your thing when you're online is I draw. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And are you a good drawer?
I say I'm not really all that good. I just draw a lot of handmade stuff because I don't know, I feel like it. But again, yeah, I'm kind of mediocre.
Well, I mean, there's always room to get better. I mean,
yeah.
Hey, why not? So I don't really know what else I could really ask you. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Nope.
No.
I never did.
No. And oh yeah, do you play Among Us?
Yeah.
You do?
Yep. A lot, actually. Mostly with my brother.
So you're also a heavy Among Us player too?
Yep. I play a lot with my brother, and of course he likes to kill me first, and while proceeding me to call me little SH word.
Oh my goodness. So I'm just there's like been a lot of stuff that I've gone through every single podcast. I mean, I've gone through getting Kaden on a rant about the election.
Yeah.
To having bad microphones.
Yeah.
To eating during it. To ditching my friend while we're recording because there's snow outside.
Yeah.
And then when I come back, he says, "Why do you ditch me while you're recording?" And I'm like, it's the first snow. I mean, hey, why not? I mean, it's the first snow. It's pretty cool because you haven't seen snow for 7 months, but then you're gonna see snow for the next 7 months.
Yeah. At first we think it's all magical and pretty, and then we want it to die.
No, we want it to stay because we want snow days.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like about it.
And my math is pretty good. I've been waiting 7 months for it to snow, and it's gonna snow for the next 7 months. It means there's 14 months in a year. Oh, well. So I'm just gonna ask some other questions. Are you in band?
Yeah, I'm a clarinet.
Clarinet.
Or, as my friends call it, the Squidward horn and the fancy recorder.
Well, I have heard some people say it's basically a glorified recorder, though I don't really know about that.
It's similar to a recorder, just bigger and sounds more like a dying duck.
Oh, you've heard a duck die?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't really know what that sounds like, so. And I know the Squidward thing because he plays clarinet, pretty infamous. So, whenever I do these podcasts, these 10 minutes go by in like 3. Because your time is going to be up in 35 seconds.
Ah, cool.
So I'm going to say a few other things. If you want to be on the podcast more times, you can always sign up. There's never an age limit to be on.
Okay. Probably going to sign up again, to be honest. This was pretty epic.
And so to everyone watching this right now, that was Jess. We will have Evan back in any second. In like 20 seconds for you. This is the podcast in 4K. So thank you all so much for watching. And bye-bye. So I was just talking to Evan about some things. Like, I actually stack the podcast to where people will watch, like the people who are better, like, near the beginning. Like, I'll stack it. So it's, like, I'll put, like, the people who you want to watch at, like, better times. Like, if you want to watch Evan, because you gotta, like, make a really good statement here, Evan. You gotta make, like, really good statements if you want to be a quote-unquote fan favorite. And
yeah, I know how it works.
The 3 to beat are Kaden, Matt, and Sawyer. Not really because they've been on the most. I mean, you look at Sam, and he's been on more. Him and Sawyer have been on more than Kaden.
Yeah.
And Matt's been on every single one, but I mean, yeah, I'm burnt out. I had to get a snack during Sam's time. And that was like so long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, and just 1 hour ago, I was on here interviewing Addison Dish.
Yeah.
These are good, but alright, Big Ten football tomorrow. You're a State fan, right?
Yeah.
You are gonna lose to Ohio State.
Okay. Cool. You don't... Okay, fine. Yes, they are going to lose.
I'm just happy they beat Michigan.
Yeah, everyone doesn't like Michigan. No one.
I think they might give Harbaugh the boot this year.
Yeah.
There ain't no way he's beating Ohio State this year.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't almost lose to Rutgers. Unless you're Purdue or unless you're Michigan State, but that was their first game. That was their coach's first game. Alright. So let's not turn to Kevin's talk here. Sorry, Kevin. Flashback. 4th grade.
That 4th grade was probably one of the worst school years I ever had because I had Miss Hind.
Oh. I thought 4th grade would be a pretty forgettable year for you.
Yeah, I do remember though. She took a kid's ball who was like my friend, and we used to play kickball with it, and then we stole it back at the end of the day. It was pretty exciting.
You got an adrenaline rush?
Yeah. Like we ran for it.
So I have 2 fun facts in 4th grade. First, one of them I already told these people. That was the only year I got a B in any class ever. I actually got 3 of them. They were all in the first half of the year. And then, just like I used to the ball, I would steal the candy from the teachers.
Dang. Wow.
And then I'd black market it off. I actually wouldn't. We wouldn't take that much every day. We just like sell it on
every day.
We didn't do it every day. I mean,
Dang.
Did I get caught?
If Miss Nine caught us stealing candy, we'd be sitting right next to her. She would just be breathing on our neck.
Forget. Once I got caught, I had to like go to detention, and that was really it.
Mhm.
And I mean, like I also went to quote unquote detention, which was Wednesday school in 5th grade.
Mhm.
Because it was.
I remember that.
Dude, that was stupid. I shouldn't even gotten in trouble that day.
Yeah, you didn't even punch that guy.
I didn't. I mean,
you know who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna name drop here because.
Yeah, don't name drop.
But you know who I'm talking about. He's so stuck up.
He's like, oh my goodness, dude, why'd you punch me? Oh my goodness, dude. And then later he was like, yeah, I got accidentally hit by you when I was trying to steal the ball from you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he
just thinks he's better than everyone, and then when you beat him, he gets so mad.
Yeah, I was just so mad. And then I should have got flipping suspended for something I didn't even do.
Yeah, you're lucky you kind of got off with Wednesday school. But I think his family's well known in the community, so.
Yeah, it's like that small group of like loud vocal families, like.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Sue the school over something that it was his fault?
Yeah.
All right, 21 days until Christmas on the walls. I don't know. That just kind of rhymed, but are you excited for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Dude, you're gonna get copyrighted.
Oh, I'm not gonna get copyrighted. Yeah. Alright. Fortnite, good or bad?
That depends on the person.
No, you. What do you think of Fortnite?
I think it's in the middle.
Dude, you play Fortnite all the time.
No.
You played it last night during your meeting.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds, and then I got off.
2 seconds? Dude, you know.
And then we built a fort.
In Fortnite?
No, in real life.
Wow, you did?
Yeah.
Is there electricity?
No.
You should put it in there so you could have like a TV going.
Where are you?
And you could watch Netflix in your treehouse.
That'd be. Wow. That was a good idea.
Alright, next gen consoles. What are your thoughts about it?
Why does the PS5 look like a router? That's my only thought.
And why does the Xbox One look like a PC monitor? It's like a box.
Yeah, I know. You mean the Series X?
Yeah.
Because I think they are
look good.
They are advancing in the
graphics.
They are advancing in controller gameplay and how the consoles will react to different games and stuff. They're improving graphics. But
speaking of graphics, this podcast, as I've said a million times, is in 4K.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I can record it in 140. I can record it in 480, 720, 1080, 2K, and 4K. All right. Suggestions for the podcast.
I think you're doing good on it. Probably my only suggestion is just try and get people, because you have the regulars. I mean,
And then I get new people.
yeah, you should try and get at least some new people. Like I see in your list of people that you have 2 people who
This is their
is
first time.
it's their first podcast, but you never know, they could become a fan favorite. So
I mean, because I heard some people start late and do it more you might do it sometimes. Jess said she loved it, so she might come back for it soon.
Mhm.
And then if a teacher really loves it, they could come back for a second round.
Yeah, I just don't know what you're gonna do when you run out of teachers. When you've interviewed most of them, and then
Dude, I'll just tap into Torrey Hill and West Shore.
dang, you gotta do Mr. Dixon.
I want to. Oh my goodness, I need to.
You do.
I
You
really
need
need to. Alright. Google Hangouts versus Discord.
Well, my brother is Mr. Dixon, so next Friday I can be like, "Hey, Mr. Dixon, you remember Brody Lagata?"
For 2 years ago. Well, he still remembered us last year at the Santa Slam.
Yeah, he did.
He saw us, and then he literally walked all the way over.
Well, I think not to be rude to anyone else who was in Mr. Dixon class, but I think me, you, and Matt were kind of his favorite students. I don't know.
Okay. Well, then it was basically
Dude, he gave us the extra tickets for the free putt-putt at Uncle
I
Ray's.
know. I still have them. I never use them.
What? They probably expired.
Dude, they don't expire. He was awesome. I mean, if you he was a guy's teacher. If you were a boy, he was
Yeah, he was nice. And he was nice too.
he was awesome. I mean, you would feel so worked out because you get so much work from him, and he wouldn't give you any slack during. But if you get good test scores and you're stepping your final NWEA
yeah. For the last 2 months.
for the last
Maybe
3 weeks,
last month and a half.
it was 3 weeks, but we didn't do anything. We watched movies and played games on our Chromebooks all day. That was the one of the few times where I was actually excited to go to school.
Yeah.
Because I know I could go to school and then play Build with you and Matt all day.
Well, it wouldn't be all day. We'd have that that
Movies.
daily assignment that would be so easy.
And then we watch movies. We watch a movie every single day.
Yeah, no. Well, you had the choice to watch a movie or you'd be able to play games while watching the movie. So everyone chose games.
That was only that was a special occasion, when we watched The Parent Trap and Patterson. It's real.
Yeah.
Because I saw people with their Chromebooks and I got mine, and then that was fun. That was fun. So, do you have any questions for me?
No.
No? And let me ask one quick thing. Google Hangouts versus Discord.
Discord.
Alright. Most people have said it's basically a 50-50 split, but... So,
Discord is a lot more, open.
yeah, I heard, Jess say, the school could be, watching you on Google Hangouts, or maybe that was, someone else.
Google Hangouts is actually pretty good for school, I'd say, because it's a quick and...
Well, if you're not on a school Chromebook, if you're not on, a school Chromebook, you can use Discord on your computer, even if iBoss doesn't work if you don't have a school Chromebook.
Yeah, I know. Even if the Go Guardians thing still pops up, iBoss doesn't work.
I know. But, alright, everyone. This is Evan's time. So,
Bye.
we have gone through 7 people. We should have an hour 10 minutes. It's actually been an hour 15 minutes. So we're over schedule. But hey, why not? So, we'll be back right with Sawyer. Alright? Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
See
ya.
You're watching the podcast in 4K schedule. All right, everyone, we're back. The podcast.
What's good, haters?
Oh yeah, we got Sawyer here, and this podcast is our first ever in 4K. I'm letting you know.
4K, dang.
And this is gonna be our third shout out. To Sawyer, Matt, and Kevin's podcast. Make sure to watch it. Link will be down below on Spotify. You can also watch it on Google Podcast. So please check theirs out.
Thank you. Okay.
And also join the podcast Discord. And also a huge shout out to Addison Dish for helping organizing this podcast. And we're gonna go now. All right, Big Ten football tomorrow. Predictions. You're a State fan, right?
Depends on the day.
On the day.
I mean, my whole phone aesthetic is Michigan, but then I have Michigan State posters in my room, so it really just depends on the day. But probably if you ask me, I'd say Michigan State.
Well, Sawyer here has closed out. He's basically closed out this is going to be his 5th time he closed out a podcast.
Oh, yeah, dang. I love closing out. Silas, go away.
He'll usually go...
Filming.
What are you playing right now?
What?
I can hear... What are you playing? Are you playing, like, Zelda or something?
I'm playing Minecraft.
Oh, you must be on... Oh. Well, flashback to 4th grade.
Flashback to 4th grade. That's when the group formed, 4th grade. So, that was a cool time, I guess.
And then the group started to build tension with the football kids, but that will be important later.
Yeah, it was sorta. We had a bunch of football kids on our group for a little bit because we played Clash of Clans, and then a bunch of them played Clash of Clans as well, and they were like in our clan.
Oh yeah, didn't you guys start out over like Clash of Clans?
Yeah, it's Clash of Clans. Okay. Well, there was Xander in our group for a little while, but then he got mad that Matt put my account in the war, and not his second account that he has on his iPad or whatever. And it was a big deal, and he left the group because I suck at Clash of Clans, but Matt put my account in and not his second account.
Alright, so there's 21 days until Christmas.
21 days.
That's 3 weeks to the day, which means they're technically the 11th podcast will be on Christmas. But I'm just gonna cancel that for the week.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna do a podcast on Christmas?
Yeah, we'll probably do one that week though.
I just don't think I'll do one that week. Like, I didn't do one last weekend.
Well, are we gonna do a Christmas special?
Yeah, we'll do a Christmas special. But like, what will we do for the Christmas special?
Well, we gotta think about that, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, we rank candies for a Halloween special.
That one was fun. I don't know. Did that get any views? That was fun.
It was like we filmed the podcast, and then we filmed the behind the scenes, and then we filmed the Christmas special or Halloween special. And then Connor puts in the comments, "Nobody, Sawyer. My back is hot."
My back is hot.
You put that in the comments. You must have said something about that. So we actually are getting to the standard set an hour 20 minutes if I were to do 10 minutes for each person, but Sawyer's time is 4 minutes from being over because none of you can see the clock. But it is currently 12:26 p.m.
12:26.
Which is crazy because I started this like almost 2 hours ago.
Silas, shut up!
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
Fortnite, is it good or bad?
It's good.
What? Oh my goodness. Next gen consoles thoughts.
Very good.
Alright.
PlayStation 4 is gonna win, even though nobody likes the gay station.
So you don't get me demonetized.
Get demonetized for being gay.
Oh my goodness, Sawyer. Suggestions for the podcast. Do you have any?
I think that you should talk about. I think that you should get more people on it.
More? 8 people's already a lot.
I think that you should do one on Wednesday and one on Friday. One on Friday and one on Wednesday.
That's a lot. That's a lot, dude. I
Should
think
do 2 podcasts a week.
once. Oh yeah. So Google Hangouts versus Discord.
Discord all the way.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Get it.
Sawyer, do you have any questions for me?
I think so. No, actually, I don't.
So I have actually one for you.
Okay.
Do you watch Joe Rogan?
I used to.
Like, listen.
I used to.
That dude is like. So for anyone watching this who doesn't know, that dude is like the god of podcasts.
He is the god of podcasts. He's on like number 5,000.
He's on like 2,000. He's number 1 in the Spotify charts. He's number 1 in the Apple charts. He's number 1 in the Google charts.
Yeah.
Like, anyone who's a podcaster, like, I would call myself one, though I'm a YouTuber that does podcasts. Like, I would love to, like, get as much recognition as he does.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, he gets famous people on there.
Mhm.
Like, and I know I just can't, like, contact, like, I don't know, Paul Rudd and be like, hey, you want to be on this podcast? Like, or if I get someone on, like, Discord, like, if I try and message Tommy in and be like, hey, you want to be on some podcast of a small YouTuber? And he's like, no.
Probably.
No, they always, like, they always only allow messages from friends.
Yeah.
So you could try to you could, like, friend request, like, try to, like, friend request, like, Technoblade or something, or I don't even know.
I think Matt did that. Matt friend requested Tommy and I think Technoblade.
Yeah, with millions of other people.
Does anybody actually watch Technoblade anymore, though?
Yeah, there were almost 200,000 people watching his live stream yesterday.
Oh. I haven't watched Technoblade in forever.
Well,
what's your favorite YouTuber?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I like. I don't know.
Well, alright, everyone. This is gonna be it for our podcast, so Sawyer's gonna do our outro here.
Oh, I'm gonna do the outro, alright.
Wait, 1 second.
Okay, that was the end of the podcast. You should like this video and binge all the other podcast episodes and subscribe to Brody because he's really cool and his podcast is really cool. So you should subscribe and yeah, do that.